Good morning everyone. Today we are going to have a discussion from the prose of Unit 2 from American Literature. Already we discussed about the poem from Unit 1 and we have prose today for discussion. We are going to speak about the famous personality Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King is known to every nook and corner of the world. Born in 1929, worked hard and fought for the civilization of black peoples. And he studied theological study and he underwent a lot of personal sufferings but emerged as a Negro leader. Everyone knows Martin Luther King. His fame for addressing the public. He is a good public speaker, good orator. His speech and his public speaking covered 25,000 peoples gathered there on 1963, and in 1963 he addressed the public, and he was also awarded the Nobel Prize at the age of 35. He gave his Nobel Prize money to the furtherance of the civil rights movement also. But unfortunately he was assassinated in 1968. I Have a Dream, the topic of his speech, is one of the valiant speech which he wanted to fight for the every black to make, engulfed togetherness like white people, what they get, the freedom, everything as they are slaves. He wanted every hills and shall be exalted mountains to be made low. The glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and he says that the flesh shall see its togetherness. In every speak of his public speaking, he wanted the Americans to give the civil rights to the people. So Martin Luther is a public speech. In his public speech he delivered by the American civil rights, and he was a Baptist minister and he was well known for his speech. And Luther King's dream speech was a call for equality. As the central theme throughout the speech was the importance of being treated equally. As we know, in India also we have the same problem. Casteism, racism, and all this community problem we have in India. It's a full-fledged problem in India. Even in India it's prevailing in every nook and corner of urban, rural, everywhere in India. But in America, because of people like Martin Luther and many other peoples, Abraham Lincoln, they fought for the equality of the public, and they fought for the blacks. The purpose of Martin Luther King's speech is to make Americans' racial backgrounds aware of the racial, civil and economical inequality that was taking place in the United States. I Have a Dream is a speech delivered to 250,000 youngsters on 25th August 1963. It's a historical touch in the background of the histories. Everyone knows that how Martin Luther King addressed the gathering, that too for the younger generation. It was a speech considered to be addressed to a big gathering, big mass, that is for 250,000 youngsters. And he says that the symbolized shadow which stand today is because of 5 stone years ago. It's not a new one. The racism prevailing in America and other countries is not new one. It's a far back prevailed by the white peoples. And he says that the day, August 30th, 1963, 25th August, is a day of joyous day brought to end the long night of captivity. And 100 years later, that Negro is still crippled and the Negro is still in the corners of American society. He finds in security in wanted to be, good and peacefulness of his own land. Everyone to be in safety, be in peace with their own lands. We have come here to, when Luther King says that we have come here today to dramatize a shameful condition which occurred to the public. The Negro is still endowed of the chairs of segregation, discrimination. The promise is to set the Negro free, but not kept free. Now there is an intense urgency to make them free. In this process demanding the rights, Martin Luther King wanted to make the Negroes free from their captivity, and he wanted to create protection, not diminish physical force. He also insists that the white brothers should sympathize with the Negroes and their cause. With this definitions, we will complete this class. We will continue in the next class, students. Thank you.